To Teheran comes Mr. Averell Harriman as Mr. Truman's envoy. Mr. Harriman, who was welcomed by the American ambassador, is used to these special missions, many of which he carried out for President Roosevelt. First visit is to the Shah of Iran palace, where Mr. Harriman is to meet the Shah. During most of the recent trouble, the Shah has been in hospital for an appendix operation. Synchronizing with Mr. Harriman's arrival, communists staged demonstrations outside the British embassy. To the Majlis, expert information on the problems of oil seems to have brought some doubts. A spectacular example of one of them seen here at Naft Safid. It's the first fire at a drilling well Anglo-Iranian have ever had. Protected by barricades, British and Persian volunteers tackle the 470-foot-high blaze. An American expert flown 7,000 miles from Texas directs operations. As the hoses play, another squad rush up charges of dynamite. Packed in a drum, it's placed as near the blaze as the heat will permit and fired. And there goes half a mile of 4.5-inch steel piping soaring into the air out of the well. The explosion blew the top off the well and put out the side flame. Now workers prepare another charge to put out the huge main blaze. The heat's so great, at 350 yards it's as hot as a blast furnace, the gelignite must be sprayed all the time until it's in position and ready for firing. It's worked. That's only gas. The pressure is enormous, but they know how to seal it off. They're experts, and experts are what Persia would lack, as Mr. Harriman points out to Premier Mossadegh. Mr. Harriman's visit, which aims to show Persia the dangers in the path she chose, seems to be bearing fruit. If Persia is prepared to resume negotiations with a reasonable hope of a new agreement, Britain will send Lord Jowett, the Lord Chancellor, to Tehran.